Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our manager career mode here on FIFA 23. This is episode 4. We had a tough time in the last episode. We were grouped in the Conmebol Libertadores out of the tournament. Our objective from the board was to make it to the quarterfinal. We didn't come anywhere close to that. Now, thankfully, that objective priority was low. So not awful that we didn't make it to the quarterfinal, but definitely not ideal. But looking ahead, we are now 100% focused on our league season here in Argentina. Now, the Argentinian league is unique, I think. Definitely unique from the leagues in Europe. The first noticeable thing is there are a lot of teams in this league. There's 28 teams. And we only play each team one time. So the league season is 27 games. We play against each team only once. There is a domestic cup in real life. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I don't think that's in the game. Because if we look here at what competitions we're in the Liga Profesional de Fútbol, that's the league. We've got the Conmebol Libertadores, that's what we just got grouped in. The Conmebol Sudamericana, which I believe is, or I'm fairly certain, is like if the Libertadores is like the Champions League, Sudamericana is like the Europa League. The Conmebol Recopa, which I think is like the winner of Sudamericana versus the winner of the Libertadores, and then the Invitational Cup was the preseason tournament we were in. So no domestic cup here. So I guess that's not part of the game. So as I understand it, the top 6 teams in the league at the end of the season will go to the Conmebol Libertadores, and teams 7 through 12 get placed into the Conmebol Sudamericana. So we've got a lot of opportunities here to qualify for international football. In fact, it's not half of the league, but it's close to half of the league. It's international football. Our objective for the league from the boards is to fight for the title this year. And I think that is doable. Despite our bad performances in the Libertadores, I think we have a chance to fight for the title. I don't think we can win. We've got teams like Boca Juniors and River Plate, I don't think we're going to win. My goal is to finish top 6. That's my goal for the season. I want another shot at the Libertadores next year. That's our goal for this season. So far, I see no reason to change the lineup. Although we didn't play great in the Libertadores, I don't see a better team or a better lineup that we can really put on the pitch going forward in the league season. So in this episode, we're going to play the first 3 games of the league season, the first 3 out of 27. We're going to start with the same lineup. Let's see how we do in domestic football. Let's see if it feels any different than international. And we might make changes going forward. We might make changes to the formation if it doesn't work. We might make changes to the players. We didn't really get a preseason in this this year because the Libertadores came before the preseason, so we never got a chance to really feel how the team plays. But let's go into this first game, and we'll see how we do. I'm going to go take a look at the calendar, see who our first game is against. Actually, we can see it right there on the right. We were playing against, I'm going to have to, okay, so it's GOD, it's like a blue badge, Godoy Cruz. That's our first game. I haven't heard of that team, which makes me think that it's a winnable game. If it was against Boca Juniors or River Plate, I would say that's going to be a tough game. This should be a game that I assume is winnable. So let's go get into that game. Let's see how it goes. And let's plan on if we're going to make any changes for the second game. All right, on the eve of our first league game in Argentina, we get some shocking news that I was not aware of. I'll read here from the Wikipedia page of the Conmebol Sudamericana. A total of 44 teams would directly enter the Copa Sudamericana, while a total of 10 teams eliminated from the Copa Libertadores, the 2 best teams eliminated in the third stage of qualifying, and 8 third-place teams in the group stage would be transferred to the Copa Sudamericana. entering the competition in the second stage. And here we are. Well, you can't see it. There we are. Colón in the round of 16 of the CONMEBOL Sudamericana. Our international football is not over this season. However, we're playing a very good team in Racing Club, maybe Racing Club. So we are still in an international competition into the round of 16 in the Sudamericana. I'll go ahead and show you the calendar, and we'll see where that game lies. All right, here we are in July, and we've got a home and away, it looks like, 2-game round of 16 against Racing Club. I don't know what I'll call it yet. I'll go with Racing Club for now. We also play them away in the league just after. That is going to be a difficult game. It'll be interesting to get back into some international football as well. But for now, we can't think about that. We'll keep it on our radar. But for now, we're focused on our league season and our first game against Godoy Cruz. All right, we've got another scouting report back just before our first game of the season. I know I keep saying that we're going to go to the first game of the season, but things keep happening. And we've got 2 players that I'm thinking about signing up, or that I will sign up. We've got Cardona here, valued 800,000 already, potential of maybe up to 94. Looks like a center back, right back, maybe a right mid. We're going to go ahead and sign him up right now. And then we've got Saul Prieto, potential maybe up to 91, only worth 575,000 right now, but I'm still interested in growing our youth academy, so we'll go ahead and sign him up.
Acá se inicia la temporada y estos dos equipos quieren dar un buen primer paso. Veremos si tienen el fútbol suficiente para conseguirlo.
All right, here we are in Godoy Cruz, Mendoza in Argentina, playing Godoy Cruz in Estadio Malvinas Argentinas. I did some research. But here's our team. It was our starting lineup from the Libertadores. Pulga, Bernardi, Sanchez, Mino, Alvarez, Vega, Peralta, Delgado, Goltz, Garces, Meza, y Chico. And Godoy Cruz, Balaloni up top, Bergoa attacking midfield, wide players, Allende, or maybe I'm not sure where he's from, Allende, Alanis, Andrada, Abrego, Negri, Canale, Ortiz, Breitenberch, and Espinola. Looking at these overall ratings, we definitely have a better team than them. So let's go get our first win of the season. And yeah, let's see what we can do. We got to make the most of playing these teams that have worse ratings than us for sure. So let's go get the job done. To Delgado, Sanchez, Mino. It looks like Bernardi was making a bit of a run here. Runs out of space. Let's kick it back to Vega, to Peralta. Boy, they're really crowding the box there. Their defense. It looks like they've got, 4 in the box now. Peralta, I'm just being cautious. Passing it around the back. To Delgado, to Peralta. Let's try to get it inside to Bernardi. Can we get it up to Pulga? We cannot. Godoy Cruz gets the ball back. Meza to Alvarez. Into Peralta. Does he keep that? Oh, I saw so many runs being made there. We just couldn't keep the space to make a pass. They can't really counterattack here, although now they've got a player wide. Let's stop them from getting a cross in. I think we'll be able to do it. Bad cross. Goalkeeper's got it. Still 0-0. Good pass there. Out to Delgado. Doesn't really have space. We'll bring it back into Bernardi. Up to Pulga. Can he make something happen? Into Vega. Let's take a shot. Oh, and he just runs out of space. Godoy Cruz gets the ball back. Into Bernardi. Pulga making a run. Come on, Pulga. Pulga. First goal of the season. Our captain, Rodriguez. Colón. 1-0 away from home in our first league game. I'm feeling good about this team. Let's go get another one. Godoy Cruz has a great opportunity, but it was about 1 against 4 there, so not really a great opportunity. But they got the ball forward. I see, who is that? Vega making a run. Can we get it up to Bernardi? Can we score a quick second? Back to Pulga. Can he get a second? And he does. I was quiet there to hear the commentator say goal. Pulga puts us 2-0. This is a much more welcome sight than our 2-0 and 3-0 losses in the Libertadores games. Great finish. Goalkeeper couldn't get there. Feeling confident about this game. Feeling confident about the league. I'm feeling confident about our about the board's wish to have us fight for the league title. Conversion rate 100%. 2 shots on target. 2 goals. We go into halftime 2-0 up. Here we go. Alvarez. Space out wide. No support yet. Let's cut it back into Bernardi. To Vega. Perlaza. Can we get a third here? Meza. Ooh, is he offsides? No, he's not. Alvarez. Should we cross it? We just don't have any players. Oh, bad pass. Good opportunities there, but never really led to a chance. Godoy Cruz. Godoy Cruz is not playing well in this game. Going forward, they just have not been very threatening. Can he get a hat trick in our first league game? Yes, he can. Pulga, our captain, on fire, and surely will be the top goal scorer in the league after the first round of matches. Rodriguez puts us 3-0 up against Godoy Cruz. Vamos! Alright, Godoy Cruz has space here on the left. See if they can make anything happen. Almost is a good cross in, didn't quite reach the striker. And we might have a fast break here. Oh, we almost got it up to Pulga again. Let's take it back to... Ooh, try to give it back to Peralta. I'm going to go ahead and make some substitutions right now. Let's bring on some defenders that we haven't really played with. Let's bring on Novillo. And, you know what, let's bring on Pico for Vega. Yeah, I'm good with that for right now. We might bring on Shot for Meza in a little bit. Oh no, they're on a fast... and they score. Godoy Cruz brings one back. 3-1. I still have confidence that we'll win this game. That kind of came out of nowhere. I just made the substitutions, backed out of the menu, and they were kind of immediately on a counter-attack there. Left-footed finish. Goalkeeper couldn't get there. 3-1. Let's just defend. Ooh, they might have a chance here, you know. Cuts it back. Ooh, great save by our goalkeeper. They'll get a corner here. Let's defend it. Only about 15 minutes left in this game. Are they going to take it short? They are. Let's come up and press them. They get the cross out. Let's just clear it. They'll go back to them. Our job isn't over yet. Meza. Come on. Don't let them score. Terrible pass, and I think that's going to be our ball, and it is. Bernardi has some space. Great footwork. Can we cross it into Pulga? Is he going to get another? Oh, he just doesn't have enough space to get a shot off. Let's make one more substitution. I want to bring in Shot for Meza. And there's the game. In our first game of the league, first match, we get a 3-1 win against Godoy Cruz. Rodriguez, our captain, that Pulga, man of the match. 3 shots, 3 goals. Unbelievable game and an unbelievable start to our season. Feeling confident about our next few games. Alright, before we get into the second game of the episode, I just wanted to show our youth academy. I know I've been putting clips in there of us signing up players, but I went ahead and organized our academy and only kept the players that I felt like perhaps had a future with the club. Obviously, we've got 4 players here with potential possibly in the 90s. And Jack Stewart here from Scotland, potential 88 to 94. I think it's about time we put some of these people on training programs to make sure they progress. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. But I just wanted to show what we have. We've got Agudelo here, 59 rated, up to 81 potential. He could be good. Alvarez, center back, already 60 overall, 72 to 86 potential. Prieto, winger, can play on either side, possibly up to 91 potential. So we've got some good players here. I'm going to go ahead and add training programs to them, and then we'll get into the second game. All right, here we go for our second game of the episode against Lanús, but it's our first home game here in Santa Fe. We've got the same lineup that we had in the last game. Lanús, let's see how they look in terms of overall. Much better than the last team, than Godoy Cruz. They also have played one already, and they've won their first game. So we're both on 3 points in the league. Striker, Trojansky. Acosta on the left. Belmonte in the middle. Esquivel in the middle. Cazal on the right. Laiza in defensive midfield. The back four, Pasquini, Aguilar, Braghiri. I'm terrible with these names. Sorry about that. Di Placido on the right, and Monetti in goal. Looks like their best player is 74 overall rated. Acosta on the left, and then they've also got Loaiza in defensive midfield, who's pretty good. So we'll keep an eye on them. Also Trojansky, yes. He's pretty good at striker too, so we'll keep an eye on them. Let's see how we get on, and let's try to make it 2 wins in a row. All right, we're out wide with Alvarez, into Peralta, back to Vega, back to Peralta. Can we get Alvarez running into some space? Let's cross it in and see if we can make something happen. Sanchez Minho. No, the goalkeeper gets to that. Here we go again. Back to Peralta, into Bernardi. Pulga, can he get us? Ooh, man, if Pulga can get scoring again, he's going to be a dangerous player this season. He's already said he's retiring at the end of the year. We've known that since we started the save. I'm not sure if he plays really well. Maybe he'll come back for another year, but I think this is going to be it. All right, here comes Lanús. Get it out wide to Cazal. Back to Esquivel. We'll try not to give him any space out here. We intercept the cross. Let's see if we can go on a little bit of a counter-attack. I see Sanchez Minho making a run on the left. He can outpace that defender. Can we keep going? Get it to Pulga for an easy finish? Almost. Goalkeeper gets there before we do. Still 0-0. We are on a break here. We might be able to make something happen before halftime. Into Peralta, into Pulga. No. Pass gets deflected. Or maybe we get tackled before we get the pass off. And that's halftime. Not been a great half. In fact, I heard the commentator say 0-0 aburrida. Which means boring. So, yeah, it's been a little bit of a boring game. I do think we've been the better team so far. But we've got to pick the pace up a little bit if we want to get 3 points out of this game. All right, here comes Delgado down the left. Let's see if we can get it inside. Pass it up to Bernardi. Can Bernardi take a shot from out here? He can't, but the ball comes back to him. Can he get back to it? They clear it. We're going to win that header, and it goes to the other team. Still 0-0. Sanchez Minho has the ball. He's picked up an injury. We can't think about that right now. Delgado, can we cut it back? Get it in there for Bernardi? Not quite. We are getting close to goal scoring opportunities. We're just missing that final pass. Here comes Lanús on a counter attack. Cazal has the ball. Garces, great tackle, passes it directly back to Cazal. Let's try to get it before they get into the box. They get a clear goal scoring opportunity and they take it. Really, their first of the game. One mistake by Garces. And we're down 1-0 at home. I refuse to lose this game. I think we've been the better team slightly. I think we've had the better opportunities going forward. But one mistake And we're set up to get nothing out of this game. We're going to have to do some work here to get a point. I still want to get 3 points, but we got to get at least one. All right, we just started back up after that goal. Sanchez Mino is really moving slowly. I've got to get him out of the game. Let's put on Pierotti. I'm tempted to put on Farias at striker. However, Pulgar Rodriguez had such a good game last time with a hat trick. I just don't know that we can justify taking him out when we need a goal. Let's get it to Delgado. Back to Vega. Perlaza. Bernardi. Pulga. Out to Sanchez Mino. Pulga. Come on, can he make some magic happen? He cannot. Perlaza can't defend that. Let's not let them get any other goal. Great defense. Back into Bernardi. Their defense is just good enough that we can't get space where it really counts. Since Pulga has been pretty quiet in this game, I'm actually going to take him out for Farias. The captain's armband goes to Vega. Let's see if Farias can make anything happen for us. We've got a lot of work to do in the last 10 minutes of this game. I want to get at least 1 goal back. I think 2 is starting to be a bit impossible, but 1 is still on the cards. And here we go. Bernardi, can he cut inside, get any space to get a shot off? Oh, and it's such a slow-moving shot. I mean, it's also off target, but that was a great opportunity. I think we should have done better there. But here comes Farias. They have a goal kick. We'll try again. We won the header from the goal kick. Farias has the ball. No space. Let's get it to Vega. Bernardi, is he offsides? We'll still shoot. He was offsides, and the goalkeeper saved it. Still 1-0. And Lanús once again gets the ball in space. They're going to cross it. Great save by the goalkeeper. Let's counterattack and see if we can get something. I think we're only going to get 1 more chance here to get an equalizer. Up to Pierotti, into Fight. Oh no, that's Bernardi, and I think that's our chance gone. We're going to lose our second game 1-0. I think that we should have gotten points from that. We were the better team. We made 1 mistake, but 1 mistake is all you need, and it'll cost you 3 points. And we dropped 3 points in that game. Or at least 1. I guess we didn't score, but we definitely should not have gotten 0 points, so... And, there's no chance to play this team again to, get back at them. In this league, you play each team 1 time. So there we go. Our only game with Lanús this season. We'll see him next year. After this game, we got some bad news. Juan Sanchez Mino has suffered a broken toe and will be out for up to 3 months. Luckily, I think we can put Pierotti in that position and not lose much. But it is bad for our depth. I did notice that before the game, Mino had dropped an overall rating down to 65, so he is regressing in terms of his abilities. So maybe it was time to put Pierotti in that spot anyways. I had been thinking about it, but yeah, it kind of, our choice was made for us. So Pierotti in on the left side for the next game. Sanchez Mino out for 3 months. Here we are on our way, our first time to the capital, Buenos Aires, playing Barracas. First trip to the capital. Let's see if we can get 3 points out of it. So for our lineup, the only change is Pierotti's in on the left instead of Sanchez Mino. Obviously, he's out for 3 months with a toe injury. But the rest is the same. We've got, well, I won't go through it. The rest is the same. Barracas, let's see what they've got. Sepulveda at striker in the 60s. Overall rating 67. Tapia 71. Mushe 68. Arce 68. Clabli 68. Rincon, Paz, Salvareski, Ferreira, Blasi, and Arce. Most of their players are in the 60s, so this should be a winnable game. We need to go into these kind of games with the mindset that we are getting 3 points. Let's make it happen. In the Vega, Pierotti out wide. Ooh, great slide tackle there. Yeah, oh, not that good of a slide tackle. I didn't think it was a foul. I thought it just went out of bounds. We'll have a free kick here. Do we think we can make something happen? Let's go for it. Cross into the box, not great. See, I'm not good at those kind of crosses in this game yet. I'm getting okay at corners, but those kind of crosses I can't do much with yet. Not much has happened in the first 15 minutes of this game. We're really still just feeling each other out. Gets fouled there. Red card for Blasi. He got a yellow card earlier for a challenge that was basically exactly the same. I'm not sure if I showed it on YouTube, but that's a red card. Well, actually, I don't know if that's the same player, if that's a different red card. But, yeah. Barracas down to 10 men. We got a free kick here. Let's see if we can float this into the box. I'm going to put a lot of power on it. Not terrible. Can we get ahead to that? No, that's the goalkeeper's ball. Still 0-0 after 15 minutes. Delgado up to Pierotti. I'm just going to run with Pierotti for a little bit. Can we cross it to the back post there? No, but we get... Oh, did that go in? I took that shot. It was a terrible angle because I thought there's no way this is going in because the angle's so bad and we don't really have any space. Who was that? Bernardi. I got to see a replay of that. Bernardi puts us up 1-0 in Buenos Aires. Got to look at that again, though. So I went for a cross there, got deflected, fell to the feet of Bernardi, got deflected off of the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Off of his foot. I'm not sure if that doesn't get deflected, if that goes in. But regardless, Colón 1-0 up against Barracas. Here we go again. We've got some space for Pulga. Let's get it out to Pierotti. Let's see if anyone can get in some space. Let's get it to Pulga. Can he spin and get a shot off? He does. Ooh, I don't know how close that was, but anytime you can get La Pulga into some space, he can make something happen. Also, I just noticed there's like a bottle back there. And like the top left of the screen, it says FIFA on it. I like that. It's cool. Oh no, and here goes Barrancas on a counterattack. We're forced to defend. They get a shot off. It's a great shot too. Goalkeeper can't get there. 1-1. All tied up here. I want to get 3 points out of this game. Got more work to do. Let's get it done. Here comes Pulga. Let's get it out to Alvarez, who has some space, although the space disappeared pretty quickly. Let's cut it back. We don't really have anyone to cross it to. Back to Meza. Into Vega. Oh, ran out of space. Let's not let them counterattack. We just get dominated on the counterattack defensively. We've got to work on that. I think it's because both of our defensive midfielders come forward and attack. Maybe we got to add some instructions to have them stay back. And here they go with another chance. Can they go 2-0 up? Our goalkeeper makes an incredible save. They'll get a corner here. Still got more defending to do. Just want to make it to halftime without them going up. We can get that out of there. That's going to be another corner, actually. We did not get it out of there. Are they going to take it short? I'll bring Vega out just in case, and they do. And Vega gets that. Oh, I don't know if that's a foul. Maybe it is. They'll get a very dangerous free kick here. Under a lot of pressure, we get our head to that. We can actually counterattack here if we get some support. Let's get that up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was on me. I don't know. I ran right into him with, I think that was Rodriguez. Let's see if we can get one more chance before halftime. We see Pulga alone in the middle. Come on, you got to finish that left foot. No! Off target. That can't be off target. Well, we had the chance to go 2-1 up. Pulga off target. Hopefully we can make up for that mistake in the second half. Pierotti. Vega up to Bernardi. Alvarez. Come on, we have a chance here. Out to Vega. Up to Pulga. Ooh, great interception there. We didn't quite get it up to our striker, our captain. Rodriguez, otherwise known as Pulga. I guess I should give a reminder that when I say Pulga, I'm talking about Rodriguez, and when I say Rodriguez, that's his nickname. So it's on the back of his jersey. I heard the commentator call him Pulga Rodriguez. So that's kind of his nickname. I switch back and forth between what I call him. Great pass up to him there. Speaking of him, get it up to Bernardi. I see Alvarez in some space. Can we cut it back to Bernardi? Shot. Oh, terrible shot. It was like he scuffed it or something. Let's see if we can get a chance back here, though. Back to Bernardi. Make up for that bad shot, and he just doesn't have the space. Still 1-1. Here we come with Alvarez. Into Bernardi. Into Pulga. Come on, make up for your mistake in the first half. Ooh, he gets it on target this time. It's on target, but not in the back of the net. They want me to take out Pierotti for Otazu. I'm not going to do that quite yet. We've got a corner here. Can we make anything of this corner? Not terrible. We get to it. Oh, what a header. I thought there was no chance anything was going to come out of that once I saw the delivery. I'm not even sure who scored that, but it was an incredible header. It was a deep corner. We went, I know it's right in the middle of the box. Hits the bar. Goalkeeper could do nothing about that. Who was it? It won't tell me. I don't know number 33 yet. Wow. What a header. Goalkeeper just flying into the distance. Nothing he could do. 2-1. Colón. Wait, they're not going to tell me who it was? I'm going to have to look. It was... Oh, it won't show me there. It was... Garces, putting us up 2-1 against Barracas. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead. I'm taking out Vega for Pico. Just bringing in a new central defensive midfielder to get some stamina back into the team to help defend. They've got a corner here. Oh, he got in front of me. We get ahead to it. Let's just clear it. You know what? I'm also going to bring on Novillo here for Goltz. Into Perlaza. Just calm down. Everything's okay. Let's get it out there to Delgado. Cut it back. Into Bernardi. I see Alvarez in a ton of space. Let's go for a shot here. And Alvarez scores his first goal, I think, of our career mode so far. The whole team goes down to celebrate. It wasn't a game-winning goal. It was a game-finishing goal, maybe. Meaning that the other team's now out of it. I think that's the book closed on this one. Great finish, though. Alvarez puts us up 3-1 and guarantees us these 3 points. And that's the last kick of the game. Colón wins 3-1 against Barracas in the capital, Buenos Aires. All right, that'll be the end of this episode of the Colón career mode. Well, it's not really the Colón career mode. It's the Mateo Perez manager career mode, and Colón is the first club we're at. You know, talking about the future, we could end up managing in the Premier League, in Spain, in Germany, anywhere we want to. We're just starting in Colón. I'd love to be, to take a team to the World Cup. I'd love to manage Argentina at some point and maybe have them win the World Cup. Kind of like what's happening right now in real life. Today, as I'm recording this, Argentina just beat Croatia to go to the finals of the World Cup. So, super exciting. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. In the next one, we're going to play our 3 games like normal. However, the transfer window is coming up. Right now, it is June. It's mid-June in the game. Transfer window opens in July. We've got an objective where we need to sign a crucial player and we need to make a $15 million profit. Now, I'm starting in the next episode, I'm going to start scouting players to see who we can bring in for that crucial position. I'm thinking of a left midfielder. Sanchez Minho is our starter. He's injured right now. He's the lowest rated starter we have. Now, we have been playing Pierotti on the left, but he's not a natural left midfielder, and I think we just need more depth at that position. At striker, we're good. We've got Farias in defense, we're good. We've got starting players. We've got backups. In midfield, I feel good. However, I think on that left side of the midfield, we need to bring in someone that's really good. So in the next episode, I'm going to go ahead and scout some left midfielders and see who we can bring in the transfer window to, one, satisfy that board objective, and two, we'll, I mean, they want a $15 million profit and they want us to sign a crucial player. So we're going to have to sell some people. I don't know who that's going to be yet. We're going to start thinking about that in the next episode. But for now, that's all. If you enjoyed watching, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Like I've said before, I'm streaming this entire series on Twitch. Go follow me over there. Watch the streams. You can get all the behind the scenes stuff and help me make decisions live as I go. Besides that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.